If you are watching this video, it means you have volunteered to be a field marshal for the 2012 Vail Valley Cup. First of all, I would like to say thank you. As a small club, we need the support of our families, or hosting a tournament with 100 teams would not be possible. As a field marshal, you will need two. First thing, read the tournament rules. You will find the tournament rules in the binder, which will be located at the field, under the field marshal tent. In fact, this binder will include the rules, the game schedules, scorecards, field marshal schedule, etc. Along with the binder is a bin in each tent with the referee's snacks, first aid kit, and other needed information. If you are the first field marshal of the day at your field, you are responsible for picking up the bin from headquarters. This year, the headquarters will be located in the Battle Mountain High School parking lot. If you are the last field marshal of the day, you are responsible for bringing the bin back to headquarters. Next, you will need to check in the teams. As you know, teams show up early to the field to warm up. Once you see a team warming up and it looks like they're all there, walk over to the coach and introduce yourself and let them know that you can check them in at any time. Checking in a team is really simple. The coach will hand you all the players' cards, and the athletes will form a line. You will simply call off the player's name and they will step forward. You should be taking a quick glance on the photo on the back of the card. Make sure the athlete is who they say they are. Generally, when they step forward, they will lift up one cleat so that you can verify they are not wearing metal cleats or they don't have a toe cleat. Players should not have any jewelry on of any kind. No hair clips, no bracelets, and absolutely no earrings. Once you have checked in the team, you will keep the players' cards until the end of the game, in case you need to record a yellow card or a red card. Please remember to return the cards to the coach at the end of the game. They are old and have been dealing with teenagers all day. It is their responsibility to come to you to retrieve them, but try to help them remember. If they are left at the field, keep them on a table in case the coaches come back for them. Otherwise, put them in the binder and they will go back to the headquarters at Battle Mountain High School at the end of the day. Once both teams are checked in, or when you are waiting on the teams to check in, you can review the game cards for the center referees. These cards will be in the binder and already filled out with the date, time, and location of the game. You will also need to prepare the match report. For the field notebook's permanent record. What this means is, once a game has finished, you will need to retrieve the game card from the center referee, as this. He or she will generally bring them to the field marshal tent. You will need to transfer the information to the match report in the field notebook and verify the entries with the center referee prior to paying him or her. Confirm the player number and names of all players who received yellow or red cards, using the rosters and player cards if necessary. Now, you tape the game card to the back of the match report, where indicated in the binder. You will need to call in the score on your phones to Jody Teague or Betsy Laughlin. Their phone numbers can be found in front of the binder. If any yellow or red cards have been given in the game, you need to keep a separate list of these, as we are required to report these to the Colorado Youth Soccer Association. There is a designated area in the binder for this. It is also required by Colorado Youth Soccer Association that we keep a record of all injuries to any player and report them as well. If, during your shift, a referee is done working that field, you will need to pay them. All payment envelopes are also in the binder and are labeled with the game number and time. There are envelopes for the center referees and for the assistant referees. They are all labeled accordingly. Please be sure that they sign for their payment next to their name on the match report, acknowledging receipt of the payment. While the games are going on, you should be checking the fields and keeping them clean. We need to make sure the fields are clean of any trash so that our club will be welcome to use them in the future. That pretty much sums up the responsibilities of a field marshal. Please note that all of the items I have discussed can be found in the binder and labeled Field Marshal Responsibilities. Once again, thanks for your volunteering to help make this tournament a success.